every game. I'm just a fan of fighting games in general, right?
Right.
I don't play every game though. However, when I go to these events, I learn so much and I learn to appreciate every game, and you become a part of this community, which is really what I think is the selling point here.
That is awesome.
Come by and witness this. Listen to the commentary too, because the commentators really do help, and we understand that really helps people understand how the game is played.
Definitely, the hard work the commentators put to, like, they're kind of like the translators for the viewers in general. Whenever they're able to do like play-by-play or give us opinions on how they feel, give us so much information just by watching, and then they share their experience as if they're playing the game. So that is really awesome to see. Now, hopefully, what else? I just completely lost the thought of that.
That's all right, man. The game's great.
I'm trying to watch and focus on the game and like trying to remember all the questions. But
yeah, man. I mean, you just check this game out right here, right? You get to notice the spacings. See, it's just like this, right? When you first started driving, you didn't notice certain things, right? Until somebody pointed out to you. It was like, did you notice how sometimes people don't turn right when they have the right signal on and they just keep going? Like stuff like that. It's like, if I point out to you that, did you notice that about that distance right there is where a lot of the action tends to happen? This, where a lot of trades and a lot of movements and a lot of action switches up. Like right at that specific area where it's like about a hop away distance from each other is where the real mental game starts to play. Outside, it's a little bit more flexible. Like right there, it's pretty flexible. You move in just slightly more, that's where the action happens. Right there. Now we're back into each other. Now the action's about to happen again. Now we see who gets to switch on the offensive. Now we're back on the defensive. Things like that, you know? That if I can help you understand when those things are going to happen, you start to be able to follow the action a lot better, you know?
So that's the max mode combo that we just seen.
Yeah, man.
So that extends the combo potentials further for extra damage.
Yeah, absolutely. What a nice looking
damage.
Yeah,
that is awesome.
Ninja versus Ninja.
Using the max mode, so if we were to break down, what are like the meters used for other than just supers in general?
So like outside of combos, it gives the characters a lot more utility. Like say I want to throw a fireball with a certain character, and I'm in max mode. That fireball may travel faster because it's an EX, or it may move slower. It perhaps may move slower.
So it gives that extra property to that special move.
More invincibility, more speed, more utility basically to the move. Now, and that's what I think for the competitive community, it's going to require a bit of adjusting because it's a bit different from what we're used to.
I mean, we can go on all day, but just breaking down fighting games in general, it's like we're talking about quantum science or something. It's so dynamic in terms of learning the mechanics, as well as delving into other people, like especially the professional players' mind games. It's very interesting to see what kind of decision making they do, and as well as like how they execute in a tournament kind of environment where it could be nerve-wracking and all that. So that's very, very awesome to see.
No, and what's interesting about it to me also is that since we all play each other a lot, and I've seen a lot of competitive matches, is that when I can elaborate to you, oh, he was nervous here because he doesn't usually do this. Like, he pressed this button when he knows he's not supposed
Whenever
to.
they do something unusual, right?
Yeah. Or like, oh, that's weird. That character isn't usually played that way. I wonder why he did that. And then maybe the move that comes after that move explains the context of that move, you know?
It does extend to the player's ability, but I also like the fact that even as the character design, it doesn't kind of fixate to you in terms of you don't have to play that character in that one way. Yeah, I love the flexibility in that. So that is very great to see.
And that's available because it's kind of like the way the game is made. It's a 3v3, so you get to pick 3 different characters, and hey, if one character doesn't work out for you, isn't that powerful you feel, you still at least have other characters that you may like and feel that is actually strong. So you have a lot of opportunities to capitalize on the strengths of your characters and the weaknesses of what the opponent might have picked. Maybe his characters aren't too strong either, you know?
Cool. So throughout the E3 convention, so where's the booth located at for people to come and see?
We're in the West Hall.
Oh, West Hall.
Yep, West Hall.
All right, so
really close to the Sony booth, right in front.
It's in the Sony area, isn't it?
Yes.
The PlayStation area. That's all right. So if you guys are coming to E3 later on, or if you guys probably watching the stream somewhere on your phones, come down to the King of Fighters 14 area, try out all the characters that's currently out now.
And there will be exhibitions, so if you're not here today, tomorrow they'll have them later in the day, right? It's in the afternoon.
They will. Yep.
Awesome.
So
you
later,
may be able to see some familiar faces, professional players, you get to see them play. It'd be really, really awesome exhibition.
You get to see these guys' faces once again.
These guys are just loving it.
Yeah.
This is like we're witnessing their real life right now. This is how they live, pretty much.
That totally is how they totally act when they play.
And I love whenever they're playing in tournaments, when the camera focuses to the players' faces, the seriousness, you can just feel it at home. That's what I love about the tournaments.
Very intense.
Yeah, you can feel the atmosphere watching, even when you're watching through the stream. Like the seriousness.
They definitely lose themselves
over
in the game.
roof. Yeah, definitely.
So once again, here's a new character, Mui Mui. Yeah, really good jump CD. You know, there's a lot of good normals in this game. So a lot of the stuff that you're seeing that aren't special moves, that's also a staple of this game. They have a lot of utility that maybe other games don't have. So, like, say there's like a sweep move, right? Well, there's moves that actually blow back your character and shoot them across screen and creates wall splats. So it's very dynamic in that sense.
So is that like an added mechanic, the wall splat from a seat ground?
Yes, that's new to the system.
Very interesting to see how people make that use in their offensive tools and as well as combos. It's gonna be very exciting.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, I just can't wait to dig deeper into how this system's gonna work out in a competitive sense. Because it's just so interesting. We've really just barely been tapping into it, you know?
Cool. All right, I'll just check with the producers if you have enough time. Can we continue, or is there more time left, or? Oh, okay, cool. So this will be the final match of the showcase here today at the Devolver Digital Studios outside the E3 venue.
So yeah, guys, like I really appreciate you guys watching this. I mean, a lot of the people here today are people that have been with the community for a really long time. We're very supportive, and you guys come out, you guys hear about any of the events, EVO or upcoming events, you know. Come on out.
And do you guys have social medias? Where can they find you? And which events would they be expecting you to see?
Yeah, you can follow me at meta_Abe on Twitter, and I'll be tweeting out a lot of stuff over the weekend. Will?
Yeah, we have follow us at Atlas USA.
Oh, Atlas USA,
simple as that.
Awesome. And hopefully we get to see King of Fighters 14 in the upcoming major tournaments throughout the country and around the world.
Yeah, man, that's going to go down for sure.
Yeah. Oh, Max.
Yeah, look at this.
I love his chest.
Beautiful.
Stylish. What a way to finish it off.
Yeah, man.
All right, so thank you very much, guys,
for
joining us on the
Thanks
stage.
for watching, guys.
Yeah. Thank you to our professional players. They've just been playing. We haven't even spoke to them or anything. We just let them, just play whatever the game.
It's too much fun. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for having me. Like I said, check us out at the Atlas booth. And
if you want more information about the game, atlas.com/KOF-XIV.
Sure. If you guys are coming down to E3 this week, please come down and check out King of Fighters 14. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much.
Guys.